First thing that's going to jump out is his ability to play make, pass the ball, organize, and just make guys better. He's going to know you're open before you do because of the way he can read what the defense is about to do. There's going to be a number of guys picked higher than him that he is going to have a better career than. I'll predict that right now. No question about that.
We can have a picture of whatever he wants, and only if he played bad against me, not say like that. If I destroy him and I score a lot of points, then yes. If he do that, no.
They called him the Chinese Jokic. But is he really the next international star, or just another draft day fluke? On NBA draft night, no one looked more surprised than Yang Hansen himself.
Yo, Hansen, how you doing?
He's so happy. He's very happy right now. he's so excited that he doesn't even know how to talk anymore.
The 7'1" center from China had quietly made waves in the CBA, but most analysts didn't expect him to go in the first round, let alone at pick number 16. When NBA Commissioner Adam Silver called his name, Yang froze for a moment before walking onto the stage. His handshake with Silver said it all humble, stunned, and completely real. In a draft full of polished storylines and expected picks, this was raw emotion. And it wasn't just the fans who were shocked. Even Rich Paul LeBron James' longtime agent and one of the most powerful voices in basketball called Yang Hansen, the shock of the draft, coming from someone who shapes NBA narratives for a living. That statement carried weight.
Well, we knew he had been rising, the team was doing a great job with Hansen, but he also done a great job. I mean, Hansen's a good ball player, and he was the shock of the draft, obviously, but no surprise to me. He came in, he worked hard throughout the entire process, and he had a great team with him. They came over from China with him, and our team did a really good job with him. Jim Jang, led by Jim Jang. And it's been great. He's a pleasure to have, and so I was excited for him.
Rich wasn't the only one who didn't see it coming, but his reaction validated what Portland's front office clearly saw: a hidden gem with massive upside. Suddenly, Yang Hansen went from a mystery name to one of the most talked about players.
One thing I've really noticed is the way these successful teams think the game. Their basketball IQ, their skill sets, their ability to make others and each other better is a critical component to winning these games. That's what Yang brings to this. I mean, his basketball IQ is very, very high.
But make no mistake, Yang Hansen wasn't just some random flyer. In the Chinese Basketball Association, he dominated. As a teenager, he was named both Rookie of the Year and Defensive Player of the Year, averaging over 16 points, 10 rebounds, and nearly 3 blocks per game. He didn't just hold his own, he controlled the paint and showcased a level of maturity rarely seen in young big men. While NBA fans might have been unfamiliar with his name, those paying attention to international hoops knew he was quietly building something special overseas. And shortly after the pick, someone who knows Portland better than almost anyone spoke up: Damian Lillard. Though no longer with the franchise, Dame reportedly gave Yang a nod of approval, acknowledging the surprise and backing the decision. For fans still unsure about the mystery center from China, Dame's reaction was a green light.
Spent a lot of time in China throughout the years with Adidas. Any thoughts on Yang Hansen after Summer League?
Yeah, I mean, I didn't know much about him before. One of my assistants in Milwaukee, my first year, actually coached him, I think, in China. And he spoke highly of him as soon as they picked him, but I hadn't, seen much. And then watching him during Summer League, I was like, this is a real player, especially with the way the league is now, with a lot of these bigs that teams use as a hub to, play make and kind of facilitate the offense at times. And he got like some swag to him too, he got some stuff to him. And I think that's good for a rookie, especially somebody coming over that's not from the United States.
Yeah, because they're going to get tried, and so to have that mentality probably helps.
Yeah, he got some personality on him, but you can tell the way he plays and how he goes about it. He has some real confidence.
As the buzz grew, the comparisons started rolling in, and one name kept coming up: Nikola Jokic. At first, it sounded ridiculous, but when you actually watch Yang play, you start to understand the hype. He's got soft hands, high basketball, IQ, and the rare ability to pass out of the post like a point guard.
Hansen is a good young player. One of the things I love the most is just kind of how he plays the game. His IQ is really, really high. He plays the game the right way. As a coach that I have to teach with young guys, I don't have to teach this kid. He's been taught the right way.
Think about Yang so far. You're impressed by what you see? He's a 5-on-5 player. He looks like he has one-on-one skills, play make. He can shoot the Jokic, Sengun type of lane. And those guys, you always want to take them in the first round, right? Because they can do a little bit of everything. You can tell he has a very high IQ. Top 15, top 20. He's 20 years old, 7 foot. You can put him at any position and he will be effective on that court. Even if he's not the main go-to guy, you got 2 centers now. You can put him at the 4, throw the ball to him and let him just sit there and look over the defense, make these backdoor cuts. This dominant for 3 years. You have to be so dominant.
His footwork is smooth. His vision is advanced for a rookie, and he never seems rushed, just like Jokic in his early days. Of course, he's not on that level yet. Jokic is a generational talent with elite strength and offensive polish. In 4 Summer League appearances, Yang Hansen immediately turned heads with his versatile stat line, averaging 10.8 points per game, 5.0 rebounds per game, 3.88 assists per game, and 2.3 blocks per game. His standout game came against the Pelicans, where he erupted for 15 points, knocked down 3 three-pointers, hauled in 3 rebounds, dished 2 assists, and swatted 2 blocks. In 27 minutes, another strong outing featured 10 points, 5 rebounds, 3 assists, and 1 block. His ability to hit threes while protecting the rim underlines his offensive fluidity and savvy. Yang's blend of passing vision, shooting range, and defensive timing puts him in rarefied air for a rookie center and justifies, at least cautiously, the Chinese Jokic tag. And that's when the nickname started to catch on. The Chinese Jokic. Clips from Summer League began surfacing behind the back passes. Quick reads out of double teams, smart positioning without the ball. Fans lit up. Analysts took notice. He wasn't just surviving in Summer League, he was playing with control and confidence. And while some experts warned not to overreact, the signs were undeniable. Yang Hansen wasn't just a big body. He was a skilled basketball mind in a center's frame. The comparison wasn't perfect, but the potential, it was real. Amid all the hype and comparisons, another side of Yang Hansen started to shine through: his personality. A behind-the-scenes clip went viral, showing him laughing with teammates while trying to speak English.
I bet.
It was wholesome, awkward, and instantly endearing. You could tell he was making an effort, even if the words weren't perfect. Fans across the globe connected with that moment. In an NBA era full of polished media training, Yang came across as real, a young international star just trying to find his place, one sentence at a time. And that made him even more likable. From there, the conversation shifted. Scouts are now openly discussing his potential to develop into a star. Some even place him in the same long-term conversation. As international risers like Giannis, Sabonis, or Cronin, not because he's already there, but because the raw ingredients are undeniable.